Gary, a rather disappointing 4-1 defeat here at Sporting Khalsa, but it was a game, I think you're going to have to say, full of errors, certainly by players and some by officials.
Yeah, but we can't blame the officials for that result today. After the highs that we've been on and the bar that we've set, we fell well below that today, and obviously goals change games. Away from home against a side who are desperate for the win as well, you just can't make the errors that we made today, and that's as simple as that. We gift them a goal in the first 2 minutes. Thomas has just got to kick the ball anywhere, and he's sort of run over it, and the lads still had a little bit to do, but it's a great finish. We get ourselves back into the game. Great goal with Toby. He was probably only one or two. I thought him and Tristan was the only ones really who come out with any sort of credit really. They kept going and going and going, even though it weren't their day or anyone's day. And we get back in the game at 1-1, and you know, we've been really good at managing games, and today we then gift them another goal with another error to go 2-1 down. They then score a decent goal, 3-1. We then miss a penalty, another error. You know, that would have been 3-2 going into half time. Then we come out second half. We felt we've been in front at half time a lot, and we've always felt the next goal's key, and I felt if we could have got it today, you never know. But I don't know what's happened there. The referees give the ball to Thomas in a drop ball. The lad's on that side of the pitch. He's waved the lad on as Thomas is rolling the ball out, and the lad's nipped round from coming off the pitch, nipped round and scored, and the referee said that he told Thomas he was going to wave the lad on, and obviously Thomas is Polish, perhaps didn't understand what he meant, and that's just a comedy goal, and that's on the bloopers tape for Christmas next year for whoever's making one. If Mike will send it in to someone, that's just a horrible goal, and effectively it's game over. But what I will say is that wasn't all about our errors. Khalsa turned up today, put the best foot forward, didn't give us a minute on the ball, never let us to get in the rhythm, and they have been doing they've done to us today what we've been doing to teams for 5 or 6 weeks.
I just say, no disrespect to any other team that you've played whilst you've been the manager of Corby Town, that's probably been the toughest game I think Corby Town I've seen them play this season. Yeah,
like I say, you've got to give a lot of credit to Khalsa. Rowie had his boys up for it. They've only won 3 in 13, I think he said to me before the game. But you know, that's my job to concentrate on our shortcomings. And I just said to the lads, you know, if this would have been after Cambridge City when I was here early on, that would have been just another day at the office. But they've moved the bar higher. They've set their own bar with the standards that they've set, not me. I set the standards, and they've adhered to them. They fell in line with them. And today we had 7, 8, 9 fall well below the standards, not acceptable. But we're still in there. We've probably got to go win 4 of the last 5 games to have a chance of getting into the playoffs, which we would have took 6 or 7 weeks ago. Let's not forget we've been on a magnificent run, which I won't forget once I've calmed down. But my teams don't play like that. They don't give goals away like that, and they don't. I don't know. I throw the towel in is probably a bit strong because we've got some good lads out on the pitch, but we were just second best to Khalsa today for long periods of that game, and in the key moments with the mistakes and the misses and whatever else, you just can't get away with it at any level. But not a team who played with the desperateness that we've been playing in the last few weeks.
You've got a week now. It's back at Steel Park on the 1st of April.
Yeah.
No fools that day, I'm hoping, but it's what you've got to do. A game against Gresley.
Yeah, but we can't fall into the trap of getting 600 or 700 at Steel Park, putting on a show, putting on a performance, coming off the pitch thinking we're king of the world, and then turning up because it's not Steel Park and there's not 600 and the fans in right behind you. We can't turn in flat performances like that because you'll never be a team pushing for anything. You know, you've got to be able to come here, roll your sleeves up, dig in, keep a clean sheet, or at least minimise them to 1 to give yourself a chance of picking up points. And we ain't done that, and that just felt to me like just a big hangover from Wednesday night, which is unacceptable in the position that we're in.
Gary, I understand everything you said. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon.
No problem.